home to the 260s dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I like to stay active. I try to come in here at least 3 times a week and just get my 1-hour workout in. Since September, I think I've put on 22 pounds of muscle. I think my vertical has gone up plus 5 inches. I've gotten a lot faster since then too. I can hit the ball further. In football, I can push people around more. It's basketball easier too. Just being stronger just makes everything easier.
Brandon started with gym rats basketball training. After one of the sessions, he came up to me and he wanted to know if he could do more. So Brandon started the EDGE program in November, in addition to the club training he was doing, because it offers personalized programming for his athletic goals. PSN Performance uses a long-term athletic development pyramid. At such a young age, it's really good for Brandon to set the foundation of athletic development. Since he is in season all year round, he has to be ready for all the physical demands. So he does a lot more strength training, just because in basketball he sprints and cuts a lot. In baseball he's doing a lot of sprinting. In football he does a lot of sprinting and jumping. So preparing him to withstand the physical demands of those games, he does a lot more strength training.
I like all the lower body stuff the best. I do goblet squats, split squats, back squat, front squat, a lot of those. Tyler knows what's best for me. He always points me in the right direction. He just pushes me to go harder every day.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
I just want to be the best in basketball, so I want to be the greatest of all time to play women's basketball. So I just know there's people out there working just as much as me, so I just want to keep working hard and keep that intensity going. And so one day I can pursue my dreams of being in the WNBA and playing overseas. So I just want bigger things to come in my life.
I remember when I started in March, she could do 0 pull-ups. She did have a great 25-inch vertical when she first started. She only weighed 150 pounds. One of our main mottos is do the simple things exceedingly well, and that's where we started. So we started the foundation, building her base, and now we've got to basically the peak of our pyramid of things that we can do with her. So we didn't skip any levels, we did all the basics, and she got really, really good at them, and that's what's led her to become as great as she is at basketball and performance.
I've watched her grow, the confidence-wise, the strength-wise, the jumping ability, her footwork. It's really amazing to kind of watch for a girl her size, being 6'3", 6'4", to move like she can move and do the thing and be as agile as she is, along with the strength.
Here at Always 100, we have different things that we provide each week with our elite training, working on things that can help them get a scholarship in the future if they don't have one right now. Watching skill development, helping kids get better, understanding what it takes to get to the next level. Catching and shooting, working on ball handling. In the last 5 years, we had over 200 kids that's able to play basketball at some places from the NAIA, Division III, Division II, or Division I level.
I choose to do whole body cryotherapy after practices, games, and training. It reduces inflammation in my muscles and allows me to move more agile throughout my profession. I became a believer in iCryo after my severe injury in college at Notre Dame, tore my ACL, and I was looking for ways to recover, ways to get back on the field. So I'm thankful for iCryo.
Your kids grow up quick, and there's a lot to teach them. Some lessons they won't pick up in school. Some they'll learn the hard way. But when it's time to give them the keys to their finances, we'll be there to help with their first checking account and the tools they need to make sense of their money. And even though they're off on their own, you'll be able to check in to see how they're doing. Raising your children is important, and teaching them about money is a big deal. So ProFed makes it easy. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing.
Good evening, everybody, and thank you for clicking on here to SummitCitySports.com. We are coming to you live here from Leo High School as we are getting set for some Friday night basketball action here from Leo High School. The Huntington North Vikings coming into this one at 2-2, and the Leo Lions coming into this one at 5-1. Let's go ahead and take a deeper look into both these squads here. First, for the Huntington North Vikings, they are led by senior guard and number 3, Zach Hubbard, averaging 12.8 points per game, 4.3 rebounds, and 1.3 assists. Look for him to be a big key here for the Vikings tonight. Also, Ashton Hostler, averaging 3 points a game, and another big name there for Huntington North, number 30, and Austin Oswalt, averaging 8.8 points per game. They are led by head coach and Craig Teagle. He is in his 7th year, 97 and 53 overall. And as I mentioned, they are coming into this contest 2-2 on the year. Opening loss came to the Homestead Spartans, 50-38, and then came back with a bounce-back win over Mississinawa, 66-52. Then a loss to Warsaw, 35-32, and then a win over Manchester, 53-41. Taking a deeper look here at this Leo Lions ball club, they are led by one of the biggest names here in Indiana high school basketball in Cademan Bontrager, averaging 22.7 points per game on the year. Look for him to be a big key inside, also with another threat in DJ Allen. DJ also averaging big numbers here for the Lions, 11.2 points per game, so look for them to use the inside game a lot here tonight with the size advantage with Cademan and DJ. Also look for the Lions to rely on some shooters in Aiden Rubel, Brody Heichu, and Xavier Middleton. Also Trey Heichu coming off to the bench. Look for them to use those fellas here tonight as the Leo Lions get set to take on the Huntington North Vikings. Their head coach is Kerry Cogdo, coming into his 18th year, 245 and 153 overall. Those are some outstanding numbers here in his 18th year. One of the most respected coaches here in the state of Indiana in high school basketball. They are 5-1 on the year. Wins coming against Concordia, 71-67, Southside 60-55, Wayne 85-55. Heritage 69-51, and then Lewis 72-35, and then losing a very, very close game last Tuesday against the Northrop Bruins, losing that one 68-59. The Bruins are led by an outstanding guard in Jalen Jackson, the University of Illinois commit. D1 product there, dropped 43 against the Leo Lions there in that contest. So look for the Lions to come out strong here for the bounce-back win here tonight as they take on the Huntington North Vikings. We're going to go ahead and take a 1-minute break. We'll come back here and thank some of our sponsors here before we begin this contest here on SummitCitySports.com.
I'm Matt Wolford, president of the IHSAA Foundation, and we need your help. We need your help so the youth of our community can develop advanced leadership skills. We need your help giving high school administrators and coaches the instruction and insight they need to be better role models and teachers. To learn more or to make a tax-deductible contribution, go to ihsaafoundation.org. You'll not only be contributing to the foundation of the IHSAA, you'll be contributing to the foundation of our community.
You're good at making big announcements. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
Welcome back here to Leo High School. We're going to go ahead and thank some of our sponsors here real quick that allow us to come out here and do these ball games with SummitCitySports.com. First, the Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook page for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a friendly family environment at the Big Eyed Fish. Kelly Automotive Group is Indiana's #1 automotive group with over 1,000 new vehicles and 500 premium vehicles to choose from. Please visit drivekelly.com. Simple, transparent, reliable. Tom Steel Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They've helped you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services like brakes, realignments, engine diagnostics, and more. You're invited to join ProFed Credit Union, where we get to know you to better serve you. Sign up online in 5 minutes or stop by a branch today and start owning your financial future at profedcu.org. At Allen Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process from bid to build. Visit AutomullerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area from ages 5 to 18. Our players are equipped with elite level skills and a foundation of life skills. Jump on board. Together, we can reach the summit. Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning is dedicated to providing the best possible solution for your home or business needs. Visit AndersonCoolHeat.com. iCryo specializes in whole body cryotherapy, body sculpting, cryofacials, infrared sauna, and compression therapy services. Check out the newly signed New York Giants Jalen Smith's signature location on Coliseum Boulevard by Blaze Pizza. Are you ready to do what it takes to put your past behind you? Whether it takes punching your criminal record or helping to get your driver's license reinstated, Jolly Law Firm is your answer. Sioka Cleaning and Restoration, providing top-notch commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfection services throughout Northeast Indiana area. At Parkview Sports Medicine, it's game on. We are the region's only specialized athletic rehab facility. Learn more by visiting parkviewsportsmedicine.com. Make sure everybody checks out the Always 100 Holiday Hoops Basketball Development Camp ran by Bernard Hollins. He produces some great Division I products in both girls and boys basketball. Look for these sessions to take place. To learn more, visit always100basketball.com or contact them by calling 260-446-3251. Today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. And make sure you check out our YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell. You'll be notified of all of our live events as they do happen. Well, we're going to take a 1-minute break here. But before we do that, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the games going on around the area here tonight. In the NE8, the boys, Belmont is at New Haven, Columbia City at East Noble, and DeKalb is at Norwell. The girls have the night off, and they will resume action tomorrow with a bunch of girls' games taking place in the NE8. SAC begins their doubleheader play today with both the boys and girls action. Bishop Dwenger is at Concordia. Bishop Lewis is at Homestead. Snyder is at Northside. Southside at Northrop. And Wayne is at Carroll. A majority of those games you can see live here on SummitCitySports.com. We are at Concordia for Bishop Dwenger and Concordia. Snyder at Northside, Southside, and Northrop, and Wayne at Carroll. So make sure you check us out here, SummitCitySports.com. Look on our Facebook page or our YouTube channel. You can find all of our live events as they are taking place. Well, we're going to go ahead and turn it over here to our PA announcer here as we begin the starting lineups. We'll go ahead and turn it over to him. But first, the national anthem is going to take place, so we will take a break and be back here live on SummitCitySports.com.
I came into PSM my freshman year after volleyball. Just coming here just really improved mentally and physically. I brought in my strengths. I came in and I learned how to grow as an athlete. I mean, I've gotten stronger, sprint faster, get up higher. My jump has elevated. Working with Tyler, he built up my endurance for everything, whether it's in weights, sprints. All across the board, we just keep working, and I have athlete development at Warsaw High School that I go to, and so I send him my thing every day, and he changes what we do in here to adapt to what we do there. High school volleyball, when you can go up to 5 sets, being able to just outwork everybody and still being able to put in that 100% was huge for me. PSM performance definitely helped me mentally. I know I can beat out people. I know I can work for what I have, and I know I can even go to the next level on the court. Looking at college, I can put on it. I'm training at a college level. I mean, I come in here and I watch college athletes train. You have hockey players, soccer. You look around and you see every type you can. Just being able to see that level, and I know that I can reach that level as well. You got to work to be the best, and that was just what I wanted to do. I knew that from a young age. I wanted to put in the work.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen it.
We're back here live out at Leo High School. We'll turn it ahead to our PA announcer for starting lineups. First, the Huntington North Vikings.
For the visitors from Huntington North, at guard is a 5'9" senior, number 3, Zach Hubbard. At guard, a 5'11" senior, number 10, Ashton Hosler. At forward is 6' senior, number 21, Wyatt Dorman. At forward, a 5'11" senior, number 30, Austin Oswald. At forward, a 5'11" senior, number 44, Kim Carver. The Vikings are coached by Mr. Greg Teagle. And now the starting lineup for your Leo Lions. At guard is 6'1" senior, number 23, Brody Aichu. At guard, a 6'1" senior, number 25, Aiden Rubel. At guard, a 6'3" senior, number 15, Xavier Middleton. At forward, a 6'7" senior, number 32, DJ Allen. And at your other forward, a 6'7" senior, number 34, Caveman Untrigger.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The starting lineups are in the books for the Huntington North Vikings. Number 3, Zach Hubbard. Number 10, Ashton Hosler. Number 21, Wyatt Dorman. Number 30, and Austin Oswald. And number 44, and Cam Mick Carver. For the Leo Lions, it's going to be number 15, Xavier Middleton. Number 23, Brody Haichu. Number 25, Aiden Rubel. Number 32, DJ Allen. And the number 34, Cademan Bontrager. Well, the referee is in the middle. The Wilson Evolution basketball is in his hand, and it is up in the air, and we are set here live from Leo High School. This is Indiana High School basketball. We do play 4 8-minute quarters here in the state of Indiana. To start it, the Lions are going to go to Middleton here for the 3 ball. Off the back in the iron, rebound battled for, and a jump ball is going to be called. DJ Allen and Zach Hubbard side up on that one. Possession arrow is going to give the ball to the Huntington North Vikings. 7:45 left to go here in our first quarter. Shout out to Athletic Director and Dave Boyce, always an outstanding host, whether outside on the football field or here in this beautiful gymnasium here out at Leo High School. Hubbard has it here now for the Vikings. He's going to dribble back to the top of the key, kick it inside, and they're going to go back out, get it back to Hubbard. Hubbard there dribbling baseline as Allen stepped over for the help, couldn't get it. Bucket was put in by number 44 and Cam McCarver. The Lions coming the other way, and now here is Middleton. He has it on the wing, goes to Allen. They go inside to Bontrager, and Bontrager is fouled right away. Foul is going to be called on at number 21 in Wyatt Dorman. That is his first and the team's first. So Rubel will inbound there on the baseline, throw it out to Haichu. Brody Haichu, that is, gives it off to Rubel. Rubel looking to go inside, instead goes cross-court pass there to Middleton. Middleton up top to Haichu, goes back to Rubel. Rubel thought about going to Haichu, did, and gave it off to Middleton. Middleton has it, goes outside to Bontrager, 3-ball on the way. Long on that one. Rebound battled for, comes down to Allen. Allen with the kick to the top. Brody Haichu, 3-ball on the way. In and out, no good. Rebound comes down. That is Dorman. He gives it to his guard and Hubbard has it now here at the top of the key. They get it over to McCarver. McCarver back to Hubbard there on the screen down low. Jump shot, no good. That was blocked by Middleton. Haichu stepped out there to guard him. They gave it off. And that was Hostler. Hostler has it now. He gets it off. And they go back to Hostler. 3-ball on the way. Long on that one. Haichu comes down with the rebound. He is going to push pace here for the Lions. They get it to Middleton. Middleton goes inside to Bontrager. One dribble, pull up, threw it outside and to Haichu. And a foul is going to be called. That foul is going to be called on number 44, Cam McCarver. That is his first and the team's second. So the Lions will inbound under the basket. That'll be Haichu inbounding for them. Gives it up top to Middleton. 3-ball on the way. Rattles in and out. Rebound pulled down by Hubbard. Hubbard is going to push now here for the Vikings. Gets it across the half-court line. Has it, kicks it out as Hostler. Hostler on the pass to McCarver. And McCarver looking backdoor and swatted by Bontrager. Cademan Bontrager there on the swat for the Lions. As they inbound here quickly, had it knocked away, came off Bontrager. So the Vikings are going to inbound there to the right of us. 5:37 left to go here in our first quarter. Hubbard has it here now on the wing for the Vikings. Looking to dribble baseline there, kicks it out. That is Hostler. Hostler then gives it off to Oswald. Oswald back to Hubbard. Hubbard has it now here for the Vikings. Kicks it out to Oswald. Oswald has it. Gives it out. 3-ball on the way. Off the back of the arrow and rattles home for Hubbard. Rubel has it here now on the wing for the Lions. Far side wing, that is. Cross-court pass to Middleton. He gets it to Haichu. Haichu back to Middleton now. Here has it on the wing. He's going to dribble up top and give it off to Haichu. Haichu goes then to Rubel. Rubel has it on the wing, goes to Bontrager. They throw it over top there to Allen, and it's knocked away. Pushing the other way for the, oh my goodness, Cademan Bontrager on the swat. So Haichu has it now. Back-to-back blocks there for Cademan Bontrager. Start the block count here tonight. That's 2 of them for the big fella here for the Lions. Haichu has it. Goes over top there to Bontrager. Bontrager, one dribble, throw over the top and count the basket. So Bontrager will head to the line, averaging 22 points here on the season for the Lions. He is a 72% free throw shooter. So Bontrager will go to the line to shoot here for Leo. Does convert on that one. Makes it 5-3 our score. 4:15 left to go here in our first quarter. We thank you for joining us here tonight from Leo High School. As I mentioned, SAT boys-girls doubleheader took place and started tonight. As the Vikings there on the back cut. Thought about the handoff there. Came off of a Viking. Rubel's just going to let that one roll out of bounds, and the Lions are going to take over possession. 3:58 left to go here in our first quarter. Hunter Solstenheimer here on your call. We thank you for joining us here from Leo High School. Rubel's going to bring the ball across the half court. He's going to give it off, and that is LaGrange just checking into the ball game. Thought about pulling up for three, instead gave it to Rubel. LaGrange has it here now at the top. LaGrange back to Rubel. Gets it over to Haichu. Haichu to LaGrange. Three ball on the way. Rattles off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound came down, and Hostler has it here now for the Vikings. Hostler just now gets it across the half-court line, guarded by Rubel. Dribbles inside, and a foul is going to be called. That foul is going to be called on Rubel. That is his first, and these teams' first. McGee is going to check into the ball game here for the Lions. He's going to check in for Brody Haichu. So McGee, LaGrange, Allen, Bontrager, and Rubel on the floor now here for the Lions. They get it over to Hubbard, to the Vikings. Hubbard then kicks it out. That is Dorman. They skip cross-court pass there. Dribbles inside. Thought about kicking it out. Three ball attempt on the way. That one's somebody. Austin Oswald there on the three. So a 5-point lead here for the Vikings. 8-3 our score. 3 minutes left to go. As they get it inside there, that is Bontrager. Bontrager has it, pulls up, got it. Cademan Bontrager thought about throwing it back out. Instead, it turned and just shot it up, and it went in. The height advantage there for Cademan Bontrager. And the Leo Lions, DJ Allen, another big fella inside there for Leo. Huntington North, it doesn't look like they're going to have much size advantage here tonight for the Lions. Number 40 in Dylan Trout listed as their tallest player at 6'1" for the Vikings. So Rubel gets it across the half-court line here for Leo. Kicks it out to LaGrange. LaGrange has it here now in the corner. Dribbles up top, throws it to McGee. McGee has it here now on the wing. Goes back to LaGrange. LaGrange goes over to McGee. McGee to Rubel. Rubel has it here now on the wing. Gets a screen from Allen. Thought about dribbling in instead. Gave it off to Allen, and Allen goes up strong and converts. DJ Allen there converts on that one. Allen, a 55% free throw shooter here for the Lions. As Rubel is going to check out, and checking in for him is number 3 and Trey Haichu. Haichu coming off, averaging 6 points on the year here for the Lions. So 8-8 our score as Allen does convert there on the free throw. 2 minutes left to go here in our first quarter. That is Dorman. Dorman has it here now. He kicks it off to Hostler. Hostler has it now on the wing. He gets it up top, and they go back to Hubbard. Hubbard has it here now, guarded by McGee. Hubbard then kicks it out, had it knocked away by Hostler. The Vikings were able to maintain possession, and Hubbard dribbles it strong. Rebound pulled down, DJ Allen. Allen gets it off to McGee. McGee on the skip ahead pass there to LaGrange. LaGrange back to McGee. McGee here far side to Haichu. Trey Haichu has it here now for the Lions. Tried to kick it inside, had it kicked off the foot of a Viking. Thought a kick ball was going to be called, wasn't. So we will play on here as Hostler came up with it here for the Vikings. Hostler dribbling down the floor, gave it to Hubbard. Hubbard back to Hostler. They kick it outside. 3 ball on the way. Off the back in the iron. Rebound comes down. That is Allen. Allen gives it off to McGee. McGee will bring it across the half-court line. 50 seconds left to go. And McGee there on the long 3, can't convert. Bontrager comes down with the rebound and puts it home. Cademan Bontrager showing you the size and strength there for the Leo Lions. puts it home, gives them the 2-point lead. 35 seconds left to go here in our first quarter. Hubbard has it here now. Kicks it far side. That is Hostler. Hostler has it here on the wing. He's able to get it off to Trout. Trout has it at the top of the key, gets it to Hubbard. 20 seconds left to go here in our first quarter. As Dorman has it here now at the top. 10 seconds left to go. They dribble far side. That is Hostler. Hostler has it here now, guarded by Haichu. Gets a screen, thought about pulling up for it instead, gave it off to Hubbard. And Hubbard dribbling in, kicks it out. 3-ball on the way, off the back of the iron. And that is going to be the end of our first quarter. Leo 10 and Huntington North 8. We are going to go ahead and take a break. We'll be back here live on SummitCitySports.com.
There are tons of benefits to using compression therapy, but my favorite are speeding up muscle recovery, reducing swelling and inflammation, and improving my athletic performance.
Your kids grow up quick, and there's a lot to teach them. Some lessons they won't pick up in school. Some they'll learn the hard way. But when it's time to give them the keys to their finances, we'll be there to help. With their first checking account and the tools they need to make sense of their money. And even though they're off on their own, you'll be able to check in to see how they're doing. Raising your children is important, and teaching them about money is a big deal. So ProFed makes it easy. Federally insured by the NCUA, equal.
We are back here live out at Leo High School. Leo with a 10-8 lead over the Huntington North Vikings. Here to begin our second quarter, SummitCitySports.com. I'm bringing you this live broadcast. Hunter Sosenheimer here on your call. We thank you for joining us here as we have NE8 basketball action, also SAC action going on around the area. As I mentioned, boys-girls doubleheaders started tonight in the SAC. So LaGrange is going to have it here for the Lions. Gets a screen from Allen, doesn't use it, dribbles around his defender, brings it to the top of the key, and is going to get called for a walk. Picked up his dribble, did. LaGrange took the extra step, and that one was an easily call there for our referees. Hubbard's going to inbound here for the Vikings, gets it in to Hostler. Hostler has it here now, gets it across the half-court line, guarded by Haichu. Has it at the top of the key, kicks it out. They give it off to Hubbard. Hubbard back to Hostler. Hostler dribbles inside, kicks it back to Hubbard. They go over top to Hostler. Eric Hostler, that is, just checked in for the Vikings. Eric Hostler has it here now, dribbling inside. Couldn't find him. Bontrager comes up with it, kicks it ahead to Haichu. Trey Haichu has it here now on the wing. Gets it out to LaGrange. LaGrange thought about pulling up for three. Instead, gave it to Bontrager. Bontrager over to McGee. McGee gets a screen from Bontrager, had it knocked away. That is Hubbard. Hubbard coming the other way with it. Ooh, nice little Euro step move. Couldn't convert on it. Allen came away with it. They give it off to McGee. McGee on the kick ahead there to Bontrager, and McGee on the backdoor cut. Can't convert. Rebound comes down to Hostler, and he gets it off to his guard and Hostler. Two Hostlers here on the roster for the Vikings. Ashton Hostler in number 10 and Eric Hostler in number 4. Hubbard has it here now. Gets it inside to Dorman. Dorman brings it out to the top of the key. They'll get it to Hubbard. 3-ball on the way. Money. LaGrange has it here now. Kicks it over. That is McGee. McGee has it on the wing. Gets it to Bontrager. Bontrager back out to LaGrange. LaGrange, they kick it out. That is Trey Haichu. Haichu has it here now. Gets it to Bontrager. On the wing, McGee left wide open. 3-ball. Money. Jackson. McGee there for the 3. McGee was left wide open. Nobody within like 5 feet of him. Pulled up and hit it. Gave Leo the 2-point lead here. 5:45 left to go here in our second quarter. Hubbard has it here now. Kicks it out. That is Hostler. Hostler had it knocked away. Went to dribble inside. Gave it back to Eric Hostler. He kicks it outside. That is Dorman. Dorman then gets it over to Hostler. Hostler to Hubbard. here for the Vikings. Hubbard has it here now at the top of the key, guarded by McGee. He's able to get it out to Hostler. Hostler then gets it off to Dorman. Dorman there on the back door, tried Hostler. Instead, it's back and forth. Hostler here tonight for the Vikings. 5 minutes left to go. Great defensive play here from the Lions, holding them for a shot as Hubbard is guarded by McGee. They kick outside, thought about the three. Instead, they're kicking it around the key. They give it off to Hubbard. Hubbard dribbling in and is fouled. That foul is going to be called on number 3, Trey Haichu. That is his first and the team's second foul. So Jacob Daughtry is going to check in here for the Vikings. Also number 44, Cam McCarver, is going to check back in here for Huntington North. They kick it outside. That is Daughtry. They get it over top. Hostler has it here now. Dribbles inside to Oswald. They kick out. Thought about the three ball. Did Daughtry instead. Took the one dribble. Kicks it out to McCarver. McCarver there. Throwing the ball on the top of the key are the Vikings. Great defensive play here from the Leo Lions. Haven't allowed a shot in about 5 minutes, it feels like, but it's only been probably 2. And the three-ball attempt finally on the way, and it is good. Number 30, Austin Oswald there on the three. So Rubel is going to have it here for the Lions. 1-point lead for the Vikings. 4:10 left to go. They kick it on the wing there to Middleton. Middleton finds Rubel. Rubel gets it over to McGee. McGee has it on the wing, was left wide open once again. Instead, Bontrager back to McGee. Three ball off the front of the iron. Rebound comes down to Allen, and a foul is going to be called. Foul is going to be called on at number 30 in Austin Oswald. That is his first and the team's fifth. As went over top there of DJ Allen. So Hubbard and Hubbard will check in for the Vikings. Brody Haichu will check in here for the Lions. He'll check in for Jackson McGee. Brody Haichu has it here now for Leo. Kicks it over top there to Middleton. Middleton has it on the wing, finds Bontrager inside, and he will use his strength and height inside every time and score on that one, Will Bontrager. So 1-point lead here for the Lions. 3:45 left to go here in our second quarter. McCarver has it here now. Gets it over. That is Trout. Trout gets it to Hubbard. Hubbard back to McCarver. McCarver, an outstanding running back here for the Huntington North Vikings and their football squad this year. Got to cover a few of their games here this year. Rubel has it here now. Cross-court pass there to Middleton. Three ball on the way. Money. Xavier Middleton there on the three. Middleton was left wide open there on the corner. The cross-court pass from Rubel to Middleton. A three ball wide open. Scores and makes it a 4-point lead here for the Lions. 3 minutes left to go here in our second quarter. We thank you for joining us here tonight from Leo High School, SummitCitySports.com. Hunter Silsheimer bringing you this live broadcast as we are out at multiple venues, as I mentioned tonight, for boys, girls, doubleheaders in the SAC. Also in the NE8, we are live here out at Leo High School, live at Concordia, Northside, Northrop, and Carroll for boys and girls action. So make sure you check them out here on our Facebook page or on our YouTube channel. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports for our live updates and venues we will be at. I'll have the coverage to cover Huntington North as the tournament will take place there on the 29th and 30th. We will go more into deeper detail scheduling at halftime break for events. We are covering quite a few tournaments here over the holiday break in both the NE8 and the SAC. We'll let you know those details at halftime. But the Vikings have it here now. They get it over top there to Daughtry. Daughtry on the kick out there. Oswald, three ball on the way, no good. Rebound, jumped up, battled for, and finally comes down. Haichu has it here now for the Lions. Haichu over to Rubel. Rubel thought about the three ball attempt, instead kept it. Gets it on top to Middleton. Middleton to Haichu. They go inside. Bontrager. Bontrager is going to use the size advantage every time he has, as he was stripped very, very hard. No foul was called. So we will play on here Looked like a harm foul there on Bontrager. Wasn't called there. The referees are down on the floor, and I am up here, so we can't call that one. As Middleton has it now, gets to the Bontrager. Haichu wide open on the wing. 3-ball is good. Brody Haichu there from a distance for the Lions. Makes it a 7-point lead. 1:30 left to go here in our second quarter. Hubbard has it here now at the top of the key. Cross-court pass there to Oswald. Oswald has it on the wing, guarded by Rubel. Oswald's going to dribble inside. Had it knocked away from behind on Rubel. And foul is going to be called on Aiden Rubel. Not too happy about that call, but that is going to be his second and the team's fourth. So Rubel is going to have to check out, as 2 fouls is a big key. You're going to need Rubel in the second half here for Leo. So Trey Haichu is going to check in for him. 1:22 left to go, 21-14 our score. We got a football score going on here at Leo High School to start. And in this first half, as Hostler is going to have it. He dribbles outside. That is Trout. Trout back to Hubbard. Hubbard has it here now. Gets it on over. That is Oswald. 1 minute on the clock now here in our second quarter. As Hostler is going to have it. He's going to give it off. That is Trout. Trout gets it back to Oswald. 45 seconds left to go here in our first quarter. Huntington North are doing a lot of passing here. We'll see if they wait out on this clock as they get it off. That's Hubbard. Hubbard had it knocked away from Middleton and Haichu. Great defensive play there for the Lions. They're going to hold for one shot here as 26 seconds is left to go here in our second quarter. Haichu is going to have it here on the wing for the Lions. That is Brody Haichu. 15 seconds now on the clock. He's going to dribble there to the top of the key. Brody Haichu, that is. 10 seconds left to go. Brody Haichu has it here on the wing. Brody Haichu gets a string from Bontrager, instead throws it outside to his brother Trey Haichu, and the Haichu's working it there for the Lions to get the 3-ball to end our first half. So 24-14 our score here at our halftime break here out at Leo High School. We're going to go ahead and take a break, and we'll come back here to view some halftime scoring and some scores around the area here live on SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I like to stay active. I try to come in here at least 3 times a week and just get my 1-hour workout in. Since September, I think I've put on 22 pounds of muscle. I think my vertical has gone up plus 5 inches. And I've gotten a lot faster since then too. I can hit the ball further. In football, I can push people around more. It's basketball easier too. Just being stronger just makes everything easier.
Brandon started with Gym Rat's basketball training. After one of the sessions, he came up to me and he wanted to know if he could do more. So Brandon started the EDGE program in November, in addition to the club training he was doing, because it offers personalized programming for his athletic goals. PSN Performance uses a long-term athletic development pyramid. At such a young age, it's really good for Brandon to set the foundation of athletic development. Since he is in season all year round, he has to be ready for all the physical demands. So he does a lot more strength training, just because in basketball he sprints and cuts a lot. In baseball he's doing a lot of sprinting. In football he does a lot of sprinting and jumping. So preparing him to withstand the physical demands of those games, he does a lot more strength training.
I like all the lower body stuff the best. I do goblet squats, split squats, back squat, front squat, a lot of those. Tyler knows what's best for me. He always points me in the right direction. He just pushes me to go harder every day.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
I just want to be the best in basketball. So I want to be the greatest of all time to play women's basketball. So I just know there's people out there working just as much as me. So I just want to keep working hard and keep that intensity going. And so one day I can pursue my dreams of being in the WNBA and playing overseas. So I just want bigger things to come in my life.
I remember when I started in March, she could do 0 pull-ups. She did have a great 25-inch vertical when she first started. She only weighed 150 pounds. One of our main mottos is do the simple things exceedingly well, and that's where we started. So we started the foundation, building her base, and now we've got to basically the peak of our pyramid of things that we can do with her. So we didn't skip any levels. We did all the basics, and she got really, really good at them, and that's what's led her to become as great as she is at basketball and performance.
I've watched her grow, the confidence-wise, the strength-wise, the jumping ability, her footwork. It's really amazing to kind of watch for a girl her size, being 6'3", 6'4", to move like she can move and do the thing and be as agile as she is, along with the strength.
Here at Always 100, we have different things that we provide each week with our elite training, working on things that can help them get a scholarship in the future if they don't have one right now. Watching skill development, helping kids get better, understanding what it takes to get to the next level. Catching and shooting, working on ball handling. In the last 5 years, we had over 200 kids that's able to play basketball at some places from the NAIA, Division III, Division II, or Division I level.
I choose to do whole body cryotherapy after practices, games, and training. It reduces inflammation in my muscles and allows me to move more agile throughout my profession. I became a believer in iCryo after my severe injury in college at Notre Dame, tore my ACL, and I was looking for ways to recover, ways to get back on the field. So I'm thankful for iCryo.
Your kids grow up quick, and there's a lot to teach them. Some lessons they won't pick up in school. Some they'll learn the hard way. But when it's time to give them the keys to their finances, we'll be there to help with their first checking account and the tools they need to make sense of their money. And even though they're off on their own, you'll be able to check in to see how they're doing. Raising your children is important, and teaching them about money is a big deal. So ProFed makes it easy. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
We're back here live out at Leo High School. Our halftime break. Leo with a 24-14 lead over the Huntington North Vikings. We are going to go ahead and run down some halftime stats here out at Leo High School tonight. First for the Huntington North Vikings, they are led the way number 3, and Zach Hubbard had 6 there for the Vikings. Also 6 for number 30 and Austin Oswalt, and number 44 Cam McCarver with 2 for the Leo Lions. Trey Haichu with 3, Jackson McGee with 3, Xavier Middleton and Brody Haichu also with 3, DJ Allen with 3, and Cademan Bontrager with 9 for Leo. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the scores around the area in girls basketball action. Bishop Doinger defeated Concordia 58-57. Carroll defeated Wayne 65-24. Snyder defeated Northside 62-20, and Northrop defeated Southside 74-54. Looking at some boys scores around the area, Wayne is up on Carroll 17-10. Southside is up on Northrop 21-9, and that one is in the second quarter. So a surprising score there out at Northrop High School. Snyder is down to Northside 40-26. That one is at halftime already there at Northside High School. And in the 8th score, East Noble is down to Columbia City 42-36. Well, we are going to go ahead and take one more break here, and then we'll be back to start our second half action here live on SummitCitySports.com.
I'm Matt Wolford, president of the IHSAA Foundation, and we need your help. We need your help so the youth of our community can develop advanced leadership skills. We need your help giving high school administrators and coaches the instruction and insight they need to be better role models and teachers. To learn more or to make a tax-deductible contribution, go to ihsaafoundation.org. You'll not only be contributing to the foundation of the IHSAA, you'll be contributing to the foundation of our community.
You're good at making big announcements. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on.
Welcome back here out at Leo High School. The Huntington North Vikings taking on the Leo Lions. Leo up 24-14 to start here to begin our third quarter of play. As I mentioned, Cademan Bontrager led the way for the Leo Lions. He had 9 points and 1 rebound, but rebounding big there for Leo was DJ Allen, had 5 rebounds there for them. Leading the way for the Huntington North Vikings, a team effort there, as Zach Hubbard and Austin Oswalt both came down with 6 points there to end our second half. So we are set here starting the third quarter action. SummitCitySports.com. I'm bringing you this live broadcast. Shout out to Athletic Director and Dave Boyce, always an outstanding host, whether outside on the football field or here in the gymnasium here out at Leo High School. As the Vikings are going to have it here to start our second half, as a turnover there in the first possession. Haichu came away with it, kicked it ahead to Rubel. Rubel on the lob there. DJ Allen can't convert on that one. Rebound came down to the Vikings, and pushing them is number 10 and Ashton Hostler for the Huntington North Vikings to start of the second half. They are going to start out with Zach Hubbard, number 10 Ashton Hostler, number 21 Wyatt Dorman, number 30 and Ashton Oswalt, and number 44 and Cam McCarver. For the Lions, they're going to come out with number 15 Xavier Middleton, Brody Haichu, Aiden Rubel, DJ Allen, and Cademan Bontrager. And a foul to start it there. Or nope, it was knocked out of bounds. So Huntington North will inbound here down in front of us, in front of their bench. Hubbard will inbound there for the Vikings. He gets it off. That is Oswalt. Oswalt goes back. They give it off top there to Hostler. Dribbling far side wing is McCarver. McCarver on the kick out there. And a foul is going to be called. Foul is going to be called on number 23 and Brody Haichu. That is his second and the team's first of the half. So dribbling down low, guarded by Bontrager, was Wyatt Dorman. They kick it over top there. Hostler has it here now. Gets it off to Hubbard. Hubbard back to Hostler. They kick it out far side wing. That is Dorman. Dorman has it here on the wing. Throws it to Hubbard, and ooh, nice Euro spec move there from Hubbard. Could convert. Rubel has it here now, dribbling atop the key. Will bring it back out here and give it off to Haichu. Haichu goes to Rubel. Rubel looking to go over top instead. Kicked it to Bontrager on top. Bontrager with a look down low. DJ Allen can't convert. Hubbard comes away with it for the Vikings. Dribbles through 2 defenders. Allen comes away with it. Gives it off to Bontrager. Bontrager to Rubel. Rubel dribbling down at the free throw line. Will come back out and try to go inside to Allen. And a fight for on the floor as it came away and off of Haichu there on the other end. So the Vikings are going to take over with possession. A scrum there on the floor. Looked like a fumble from football pretty much there as every player hit the floor except for like 4 or 5 of them. But we are going to play on here. 5:50 left to go here in our third quarter. 10-point lead for the Lions. They kick it outside. Thought about the 3. Did Oswald. Oswald instead gives it off to McCarver. My apologies, that was Hostler. Hostler goes to McCarver. They go back into McCarver. He kicks outside. 3-ball attempt up for Dorman. No good. Haichu comes away with the rebound. Kick ahead there to Middleton. Middleton has it here now for the Lions. We'll give it off to Allen. Allen goes inside to Rubel. Rubel with a one-catch jumper. Good. Aiden Rubel there on the bucket. That is going to get Rubel his first points of the night for Leo. So the Vikings are going to have it here now. They're going to go to Hubbard. Hubbard is going to kick it out to Hostler. Hostler gives it off to McCarver. McCarver has it here now on the wing. He'll dribble inside. Thought about the shot there. Couldn't convert. Bontrager comes down with the rebound and is fouled right away. Foul is going to call on number 44, Kim McCarver. That is going to be his third and the team's first of the half. No timeouts were called there in the first half, so both coaches still have all their timeouts remaining. As Haichu is going to have it, cross-court pass there to Rubel. Rubel has it here now. Leo does love those cross-court passes as they are just skipping it across the floor over top of everybody. As Rubel there on the 3-ball is good. Aiden Rubel there for the 3-ball. Makes it a 29-14 lead now here for Leo. 4:10 left to go here in our third quarter. As Hubbard is going to have it now, guarded by Middleton. Will dribble inside. Had it kind of knocked away there from Bontrager, and Haichu comes away with it. Gets it to Rubel. Middleton back to Rubel. Wide open 3-ball. On the way, top of the key, Rubel with back-to-back threes. And a timeout is going to be called by Huntington, the North. So we are going to take one with them. 32-14 our score. 3:56 left to go here in our third quarter. We'll be back here live on SummitCitySports.com.
You're good at basement basketball.
We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
You're good at keeping the car clean. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
We are back here live out at Leo High School. 32-14 our score. 3:56 left to go here in our third quarter. Once again, I was talking in the first half about some holiday games we have going on around the area. Our schedule is next week we will be live at Concordia. I'll be live out at Concordia for some play games as South Bend Adams will take on Concordia and girls boys doubleheader action at 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. And then Hamilton Heights will take on Concordia and girls and boys basketball at 4 and 6. We'll also be live for a little tourney out at Northside as a block there for the Lions. We'll be live out at Northside High School, Southside High School, and Snyder. Also, we'll be out live at Huntington North for a tournament taking place where Snyder, Huntington North, Fishers, New Haven, Lake Central, and Maryville. Also, Fishers will be in the draw for that tournament there out at Huntington North. That will take place next Saturday, December 29th and 30th, as Oswalt hits the three there for the Vikings. That'll be next Wednesday, or not next Wednesday, but the following Wednesday and Thursday. That tournament will take place out at Huntington North High School. LaGrange there on the three. Can't convert. Rebound pulled down. That is Hostler. Hostler has it here now for the Vikings. 2:50 left to go here in our third quarter. 32-17 our score. As they're going to kick far top there, that is Eric Hostler. Hostler does kick to Hubbard, and Hubbard fouled right away. Foul is going to be called on at number 3, Trey Haichu. That is his second. And the team's second there. So McGee is going to check in for Leo. He'll check in for Rubel. So Haichu, McGee, Bontrager, Allen, and LaGrange all on the floor for the Lions. As left elbow jumper there from Oswalt, no good. Rebound comes down. Pushing the other way, here are the Lions. Haichu is going to have it here on the wing. He'll give it off to Bontrager. Bontrager kicks to the corner. McGee thought about pulling up for three, instead didn't, and gave it off to Allen. And Allen couldn't save that one, as a weird pass there from McGee to Allen hit the deck. And the ball is going to be called out of bounds, so Huntington North will take over on possession. 2:10 left to go here in our third quarter. 32-17 our score. They're going to dribble the other way. Here are the Vikings. That is the number 4 and Eric Hostler. They'll give it to McCarver. McCarver then on the dish off there. Going up strong. Can't convert. Can Oswalt. So they kick it outside to Hubbard. Hubbard there on the floor. Drop to McCarver. Little baby floater there. No good. Rebound pulled down. Allen to McGee. McGee has it here now. Get it across the half-court line for the Lions. He'll give it outside. That is LaGrange. LaGrange to Bontrager. Bontrager over to Haichu. Haichu has it there on the far side wing. Haichu is going to dribble over. Give it off to LaGrange at the top of the key. He'll go to Haichu here on the wing. Haichu back to Bontrager. Bontrager then goes to LaGrange. 3-ball on the way. Off the back in the iron. No good. Rebound pulled down. Hostler. Hostler will then dribble across the half-court line. He'll give it off to Hostler. And Eric Hostler has it here now for the Vikings. Dribble in far side. Give it off to McCarver. McCarver has it here now at the free throw line. He'll give it off to Hostler. As they give it off to Hubbard. 58 seconds left to go here in our third quarter. Hostler's going to have it. He'll give it off to McCarver. McCarver guarded by Allen. He'll dribble inside, kick it out. A 3-ball attempt on the way from Hubbard. Off the back in the iron. Rebound pulled down by Bontrager. Bontrager's going to push the floor, give it off to LaGrange. LaGrange to Haichu. Haichu dribbling inside was, no foul is called there. And Haichu able to come away with it. He'll have it here on the end. 30 seconds left to go here in our third quarter. LaGrange has it here now at the top of the key for the Lions. He'll dribble it back out and give it off to Haichu. The Lions are going to hold for one shot here as 20 seconds is now on the clock here in our third quarter. 15 seconds now on the clock. Haichu is going to have it here at the top of the key. He'll have it 7 seconds. He'll get a screen from Bontrager. Haichu will have it once again. He'll be tangled up there. Had it knocked away from Hubbard. Hubbard there. Couldn't get the shot up there. Could Oswalt. So that'll be the end of our third quarter. 32-17 our score. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back here live on SummitCitySports.com.
Here at Always 100, we have different things that we provide each week with our elite training, working on things that can help them get a scholarship in the future if they don't have one right now. Watching skill development, helping kids get better, understanding what it takes to get to the next level. Catching and shooting, working on ball handling. In the last 5 years, we had over 200 kids that's able to play basketball at some places from the NAIA, Division III, Division II, or Division I level.
Welcome back here live out at Leo High School, set to begin our fourth quarter of play. Not much action there in our third quarter of play as 32-17, and now our score set to begin our fourth quarter live here from Leo High School. SummitCitySports.com bringing you this live broadcast. Hunter Sostenheimer here on your call. McGee is going to have it to start for the Lions. He'll dribble to the wing. Get a screen from Allen. Kick it out to Bontrager. Bontrager at the top of the key. We'll give it off to LaGrange there on the handoff. LaGrange to Allen. Allen over to Heitschuh. Trey Heitschuh has it here now for Leo. He'll dribble back out and give it to Bontrager. Bontrager at the top of the key goes over to McGee. McGee dribbles inside. A little 16-foot jumper. That one's good. Nice pull up there from Jackson McGee for the bucket. 35-17 now our score. At 7:24 on the clock, McGee is going to pick up his first foul. That is going to be the team's third. As Bontrager takes it away, he'll dribble in, hit to his defender, have it knocked away as Bontrager was looking for the slam there. But Oswald is going to be called on the foul for the Vikings. That is his second and the team's second. So 7:19 left to go here in our fourth quarter of action. As they go over to LaGrange. LaGrange over to McGee. 3-ball on the way. Good. Jackson McGee is having himself a night. McGee only a sophomore here for head coach and Kerry Cogdale. 9 points on the night now here for McGee. McGee knocks it away. He'll take it up the floor, and McGee will pull. They're not going to count the dunk there as McGee was fouled before Bontrager came in with the slam. So McGee is going to head to the line to shoot here for the Leo Lions. Jackson McGee. A 40% free throw shooter here for Leo. Will hit the back end of the iron. No good on that one. McGee has 9 on the night. And Landon Livingston, the West Virginia University football offensive lineman commit, is going to check in here for Leo. Also, congratulations to DJ Allen, committed to play football at the Rutgers University next fall. And as I mentioned, Landon Livingston committed to West Virginia University as scoreboard is fixed now. 38-17 our score. 6:40 left to go here in our fourth quarter. As they're going to kick out are the Vikings. That is Oswald. Oswald dribbles in, gives it off to McCarver. McCarver has it here now, guarded by Livingston. Won't dribble into him. Let's look at it out. 3-ball attempt on the way. In and out. Rebound comes down. A nice rebound there from Dorman. Dorman has it here now. 3-ball on the way. Rattles in and out. Rebound pulled down by Bontrager. Bontrager on the leak out to Heitschuh. Heitschuh has it here now for Leo. He'll be guarded by Hubbard and will kick it inside and be fouled. That is going to be a foul on Hubbard. That'll be his first and the team's fourth. So Bontrager will check out, and Caden Miller, the senior, will check in here for the Leo Lions. They'll go far side corner there to McGee. McGee, 3-ball, no good. And pushing the other way, that is Hubbard with the bucket. So Heitschuh is going to have it now. 38-19 our score. Heitschuh will kick it up the floor to Miller. Miller will have it on the wing here for Leo. All the starters are out of the lineup here for Leo. They have McGee, Trey Heitschuh, Caden Miller, Luke LaGrange, and Landing Livingston on the floor for the Leo Lions. So no starters on the floor for Leo as McGee is fouled there. Foul is going to be called on number 3, Zach Hubbard. That is his second and the team's 5th. So McGee will go to the line to shoot here for Leo. Does convert on that one. Makes it 39-19 our score. Gives him 10 on the night. The sophomore here for head coach Kerry Cogdell. One of 2 sophomores on the roster as Trey Haichu. Also a teammate on the floor is the other sophomore for head coach Kerry Cogdell. And his roster is absolutely loaded with seniors. So those 2, Trey Haichu and Jackson McGee, sophomores, and the rest of the lineup here for Leo are all seniors for Leo. So they are going to have some rebuilding to do next year. Will the Lions, as they made the semi-state or state finals run there last year, came short of their state title. Runner-ups there for the Leo Lions last year, looking to do it again are the Lions. As I mentioned, only 2 sophomores and all seniors on their roster. So this is the year you are going to want to do it if you are the Leo Lions and head coach Kerry Cogdell. So Hubbard is going to have it here for the Vikings. He's going to have it. He'll kick it out to Hostler. Eric Hostler, that is. He'll give it to Hubbard there on the elevator screen. Hubbard will dribble inside and get the bucket. So McGee is going to have it now here for Leo. As I mentioned, no starters on the floor. He'll give it off to Miller. Miller to Livingston. Goes back to Miller. McGee has it at the top of the key. He'll give it over to Haichu. Haichu will get a screen here from LaGrange. Won't use it. Instead, will reverse spin and give it off to LaGrange now. LaGrange is fouled right away. Foul is going to be called on number 4 and Eric Hostler. That is his first and the team's 6th. So 4:15 left to go here in our 4th quarter. 40-21 our score. As Dylan Trout is going to check out of the ball game there for the Vikings. Checking in for him is number 21 and Wyatt Dorman. So the Vikings have Hubbard, Hostler, Dorman, Trout, and McCarver on the floor there for them. The Lions rolling with LaGrange, Miller, Haichu, McGee, and Livingston. They'll go to LaGrange in the corner. Will the Lions? He'll give it to McGee, and McGee is hacked right away. And oh my goodness, no foul called there on the leak out. The score there, Wyatt Dorman on the bucket for Huntington North. Trey Haichu has it here now for the Lions. Had it knocked away from Albert, and it's going to roll out of bounds, and the Lions are going to inbound in front of the bench. LaGrange will inbound here for them. 3:47 left to go in our 4th quarter. 17-point lead here for the Lions. LaGrange will give it off to Livingston. Livingston back to LaGrange. LaGrange will dribble in, and a foul is going to be called on number 21 and Wyatt Dorman. That is the team's 7th and his 2nd, so that is going to put the Lions in the bonus. So Luke LaGrange will go to the line to shoot a 1-on-1 here for Leo. LaGrange, a 40% free throw shooter, won't convert on that one, and Trey Haichu is going to be called for the foul. That's going to be the team's 4th, and that is his 3rd. So 3:42 left to go here in our 4th quarter. 40-23 our score. Leo with a 17-point lead. They'll kick it outside. McCarver there on the 3. Off the back of the iron, will hit the top of the backboard. Thought it was going to get stuck there. Instead, finally rolls down, and the Lions are going to take over on possession. 3.5 minutes left to go here in our 4th quarter. Miller will inbound there to McGee. McGee on the leak out there to LaGrange. LaGrange back to McGee. McGee dribbling up the floor, gives it off to Livingston. LaGrange 3-ball attempt off the back of the iron and off of Livingston. Then fell in and out of the hands of Dorman. So the Lions are going to maintain possession. Substitutions being made here for the Vikings. Dylan Trout, Jacob Daughtry Zach Nash, Lawson Doyle, and Ethan Hubbard are all going to check in for the Vikings as they do a line switch here out at Leo High School. And Haichu is going to give it off to Livingston. Miller to LaGrange at the top of the key. LaGrange is going to go over to Jackson McGee. Will dribble and give it off to Trey Haichu. Haichu will have it here at the top of the key. Gives it off to LaGrange. LaGrange gets a screen from Livingston. Gives it off to McGee. McGee has it here now. Off to Haichu. Haichu 3-ball on the way. Off the front of the iron. Livingston knocks it away. LaGrange comes up with it and had it knocked away once again. But McGee, they're able to come out with it. We'll kick it far side there to Luke LaGrange. And a foul is going to be called right away. That's going to be called on a number 40 and a Dylan Trout. That is going to be Trout's second and the team's 8th. So Luke LaGrange will go to the line to shoot here for the Lions. A 1-on-1 opportunity here for Luke LaGrange. The transfer from Blackhawk Christian High School. Won a state championship last year with the Braves. I think he started out his freshman year here out at Leo and then went to play his sophomore and junior season there under head coach Mark Davidson and the Blackhawk Christian Braves, and is now back here out at Leo High School. So 2:30 left to go as LaGrange knocks it away. He'll come up with it, dribble to the basket, and is fouled. Will go to the line to shoot Will LaGrange. Foul is going to be called on number 23, and Zach Nash. That is his first and the team's 9th. So a 1-on-1 opportunity here for Luke LaGrange now. Or they're going to give him 2 shots now as the Lions have hit the double bonus. LaGrange does get the first. LaGrange second is up and good. Makes it a 21-point lead now here for the Leo Lions. 44-23 our score. 2.5 minutes left to go here in our fourth quarter. The Vikings are going to dribble up the floor, give it off to Daughtry. And Daughtry dribbles and picks up his dribble and called for the travel. So McGee goes to Haichu. McGee has it now back here for the Lions. We'll give it up top there to Livingston. Livingston on the dribble, handoff there to Haichu. Haichu over to LaGrange. LaGrange has it now here at the top of the key. LaGrange will dribble over and give it off to Haichu. Haichu there to Miller on the back cut. Had a shot there, didn't use it, instead kicked it out to Haichu. Haichu has it here now, dribbling around. 3 defenders left it off to Livingston. Can't convert. Livingston will go up strong there and is fouled. So Landon Livingston, the West Virginia University football commit, will go to the line to shoot here for Leo. Foul is called on number 40, Dylan Trout. That is his third. Livingston can't convert there. 1:54 left to go here in our fourth quarter. Livingston, the West Virginia Mountaineers University football commit. We'll flip it up. And, can't rattle it home off the back of the iron. So a 21-point lead now here still for the Lions. The Vikings are moving the ball around there on their end. And had it knocked away. LaGrange comes up with it. LaGrange dribbling ahead and, can't rattle it home. Wait for the dunk. Couldn't rattle it, and McGee comes down with the rebound. McGee with a cross-court pass there to Haichu. Haichu has it here now for Leo. He'll have it at the top of the key. 1:15 left to go here in our fourth quarter. McGee comes up with it. McGee will get a screen from LaGrange, but won't use it. Will dribble into a defender, and a foul is going to be called. That's going to be called on number 33 and Ethan Hubbard. That is his first. So McGee will go to the line to shoot 2 here for Leo. 11 on the night here for Jackson McGee. McGee does convert on his first. Makes it 45-23, 22-point lead here for the Lions. McGee does convert on the second. So give him 13 on the night for Jackson McGee, as all of the starters here for Leo have sat the bench here for a majority of this fourth quarter. So McGee making his stats while he can with 13 on the night. 55 seconds left to go here in our fourth quarter. Dribbling inside there is Trout, trying to dribble on Livingston. And ball is being battled for. Getting on the floor is Livingston. McGee comes away with it. And a jump ball is going to be called. Possession arrow is going to favor the Vikings. So they will inbound here. Will Huntington North. 43 seconds left to go here in our fourth quarter. Leo Lions student section here. Going to start the buses here out at Leo High School, as Leo's next contest will be at Canterbury. That'll take place on January 4th. So quite a break here for the Leo Lions, as their holiday break will take place. And the Huntington North Vikings will travel to Heritage tomorrow to play the Heritage Patriots at 7:30 tomorrow night. McGee has it, 30 seconds left to go. We'll get it across the half-court line, give it off to Miller. Miller has it here now on the wing. Miller is being trapped here. We'll give it over to Livingston. Livingston has it. We'll kick it far side here, LaGrange. LaGrange has it here now. We'll kick it over to Miller. Miller has it here now for the Lions. We'll give it to Haichu. 10 seconds left to go here in our fourth quarter. Haichu trapped there, gives it off to McGee. McGee to Livingston. Livingston has it here now, gives it over to McGee. McGee will hold this one out, and that'll be the end of our fourth quarter. So that'll be our final score. So congratulations to the Leo Lions, improving to 6-1 on the year. They'll get the victory over the Huntington North Vikings 46-23. Your Parkview Sports Medicine player of the game is going to go to number 13, and Jackson McGee with 13 on the night for the Leo Lions. Well, we thank you once again here for joining us tonight from Leo High School. Leo gets the victory 46-23 over the Huntington North Vikings. We are going to say so long here from Leo High School. For Drake Soselheimer, Hunter Soselheimer, you have been watching Indiana High School basketball right here live from Summit City Sports.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I like to stay active. I try to come in here at least 3 times a week and just get my 1-hour workout in. Since September, I think I've put on 22 pounds of muscle. I think my vertical has gone up plus 5 inches. I've gotten a lot faster since then too. I can hit the ball further. In football, I can push people around more. It's basketball easier too. Just being stronger just makes everything easier.
Brandon started with gym rats basketball training. After one of the sessions, he came up to me and he wanted to know if he could do more. So Brandon started the EDGE program in November, in addition to the club training he was doing, because it offers personalized programming for his athletic goals. PSN Performance uses a long-term athletic development pyramid. At such a young age, it's really good for Brandon to set the foundation of athletic development. Since he is in season all year round, he has to be ready for all the physical demands. So he does a lot more strength training, just because in basketball he sprints and cuts a lot. In baseball he's doing a lot of sprinting. In football he does a lot of sprinting and jumping. So preparing him to withstand the physical demands of those games, he does a lot more strength training.
I like all the lower body stuff the best. I do goblet squats, split squats, back squat, front squat, a lot of those. Tyler knows what's best for me. He always points me in the right direction. He just pushes me to go harder every day.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead Girls Golf Team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
I just want to be the best in basketball. So I want to be the greatest of all time to play women's basketball. So I just know there's people out there working just as much as me. So I just want to keep working hard and keep that intensity going. And so one day I can pursue my dreams of being in the WNBA and playing overseas. So I just want bigger things to come in my life.
I remember when I started in March, she could do 0 pull-ups. She did have a great 25-inch vertical when she first started. She only weighed 150 pounds. One of our main mottos is do the simple things exceedingly well, and that's where we started. So we started the foundation, building her base, and now we've got to basically the peak of our pyramid of things that we can do with her. So we didn't skip any levels. We did all the basics, and she got really, really good at them, and that's what's led her to become as great as she is at basketball and performance.
I've watched her grow, the confidence-wise, the strength-wise, the jumping ability, her footwork. It's really amazing to kind of watch for a girl her size, being 6'3", 6'4", to move like she can move and do the thing and be as agile as she is, along with the strength.
Here at Always 100, we have different things that we provide each week with our elite training, working on things that can help them get a scholarship in the future if they don't have one right now. Watching skill development, helping kids get better, understanding what it takes to get to the next level. Catching and shooting, working on ball handling. In the last 5 years, we had over 200 kids that's able to play basketball at some places from the NAIA, Division III, Division II, or Division I level.
I choose to do whole body cryotherapy after practices, games, and training. It reduces inflammation in my muscles and allows me to move more agile throughout my profession. I became a believer in iCryo after my severe injury in college at Notre Dame, tore my ACL, and I was looking for ways to recover, ways to get back on the field. So I'm thankful for iCryo.
Your kids grow up quick, and there's a lot to teach them. Some lessons they won't pick up in school. Some they'll learn the hard way. But when it's time to give them the keys to their finances, we'll be there to help with their first checking account and the tools they need to make sense of their money. And even though they're off on their own, you'll be able to check in to see how they're doing. Raising your children is important, and teaching them about money is a big deal. So ProFed makes it easy. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing.